Hi, everybody. How are you doing today? My name is Sam Smith, and I'm going to be running the Marine Corps Marathon 2011 on Sunday, October 30th. It's going to be a very fun marathon. This is my second time running the Marine Corps Marathon. It's also my second marathon. Last year, my time was 4:30. This year, I'm going to start with a pace group that's about like 3 hours, 3:20, 3:30. Doesn't make no difference. The way I run, I feel pumped for the Marine Corps Marathon 2011. And I'm doing it with an organization called Run for Autism, also known as OAR, which stands for the Organization for Autism Research. Why I chose this organization? Well, yes, I am autistic, and pretty much because I like working with autistic people. I'm not really autistic. I mean, a little less than that. I have Asperger's syndrome, but that is why I do like helping autistic athletes. I have helped autistic athletes in various sports. Well, really just hockey. I have helped other kids in sports. But yes, I do like helping autistic people because that's one of my specialties and I enjoy it. And pretty much I can help Special Olympics people too, but autistic is only if I had a choice. It's been a while since I've known if I was working with autistic people, but I still do some ice hockey mentoring after I play ice hockey with the Washington Ice Dogs on Saturday morning. And I'm currently working with a very good athlete who's very fit, very strong, and I am yet to find out if he's autistic or what his disability is, but I specialize in helping athletes, whether they are kids or adults. And autistic, yeah, the main one. That's why I joined the cause Run for Autism. And I am running for autism. I've been with this cause for like 3 years now, and I enjoy the people who work for the cause. And I fundraise for this cause as well. If you're ever thinking about running a marathon, and if you're interested in autism, I highly recommend you join Run for Autism. How I train for the Marine Corps Marathon? I would go from 6 to 8 to 10 to 15 to 20 miles on the Capitol Crescent Trail from Silver Spring to Georgetown, and I just love it. It's a great running experience to train for a marathon. All you gotta do is be motivated. I like being a fitness motivator a lot. I can motivate people to get out there and have fun with fitness. I feel like a fitness artist. That's what I am. A fitness artist is who I am. People enjoy touching me on the biceps and triceps, and I like it. And I would do the same for you. And fitness is what means the most to me. Fitness is what keeps me motivated during the day. I was inspired by to run a marathon from someone who encouraged me, and I love running marathons myself. I just love it. And I highly recommend that you start a training plan for yourself to run a marathon if you are interested. All you gotta do is visualize. There are lots of training plans out there. You can follow a training plan from online, or you could go at run your own pace. You can run with a group on Tuesdays and Thursdays. Hey, maybe run with a 6 mile group on Tuesdays and Thursdays. That's what I do. And then I run 20-mile long runs, usually on the Capitol Crescent Trail on weekends. I just love it. I highly recommend you do the same for yourself. All you gotta do is imagine yourself having fun, keep yourself going. As soon as you're at a good pace, you can keep yourself rocking and rolling, and you won't even have to think about speeding up or slowing down as long as you're rocking and rolling. You would be going at a slow and steady pace. Sometimes it can feel like you're going a little faster, and that's a good thing. As long as you feel like you're going a little faster, you don't have to go a little faster when you're training for marathons. You can just let it come and let it go, and the speed will pick up on its own. It's not like sprinting when you run 100 meters in track and field. It's totally different. I mean, some people do speed up intentionally to push themselves, But there is a way to just let it come naturally. Because eventually speed picks up. Like, say, you're falling asleep when you're running, but that's a good thing. Because when you fall asleep and run at the same time, then your speed will pick up. You do want to watch for cars. Don't get hit by a car. But as soon as you reach a point where you forget that you're running, you forget where you are, that's when your speed is going to pick up as you train for a marathon. And you'll finish at a faster time. You don't have to finish at 2 hours. You can finish at 3 hours. You don't have to finish at 3 hours. You can finish at 4 hours. But if you let your speed pick up, that's what I didn't do in my first marathon. In my next marathon, I'm going to let its speed pick up on its own. I am going to let my speed pick up on its own in my second marathon. I'm not going to push myself by sprinting. I'm sure other runners do that, but you don't have to. You don't have to go any faster ever in any marathon than 3 hours. 3 hours is the max. If you want your best ever time, then go for 3 hours. You don't need 2 hours. Who does? But anyways, when I pick up my speed, I'm not going to push myself because the natural thing is going to start rocking and rolling at the beginning because I'm excited. All you got to do is pretend you're not there and fall asleep when you're running. Don't fall asleep in a way that you're eventually not going to see, but fall asleep in a way that your speed is going to pick up. And that's your advice for speed training and running a marathon. And I'm sure you'll be able to do it. I really am. And you just gotta let your quads do the work. Let your hamstrings do the work. Let your whole upper body do the work. But don't push yourself as if you're gonna have to stop. If you do that, then your quads are gonna feel like they are injured and they're gonna feel like they need to stop, and then it will slow you down. You gotta feel it in your soul like you are dancing. Think of your favorite music. Think of a winning touchdown. Think of something that makes you feel excited when you are training for or while you are running a marathon. Think of something that makes you excited, and then your speed will pick up as you run. I am Sam Smith, your fitness enthusiast. Stay tuned for the next video to be continued.